Hello, Laurel Hill kindergartners, and welcome to week 9 in general music. So it's November, and we have a brand new music of the month. So if you look above this video, you will see Camille Saint-Saëns' Aquarium from the Carnival of the Animals. The first thing we did in music class this week was we moved to the music. So I want you to pause this lesson and click on the video above, the music of the month, take a listen, and move any way you feel the music is telling you to move. Go ahead and do that now. Move to the music of the month. In music class this week, we took note of who was there. So if you missed it for some reason and you're participating with this recorded lesson, if you don't mind giving us a quick email and letting us know, we're happy to give you credit for that. So thank you for everybody who came to the music lesson this week. You did a great job. We have a new unit right now, and it's called Who is a Composer? So what are we going to do in November in music? We're going to move to the steady beat. We're going to move and sing to action songs, and we're going to explain the role of the composer in music. Who is the composer? That's what we're learning about right now. So here's a great slide that might help us understand a little bit about who is a composer. A composer creates music. They are the ones making decisions and choices about the music that we hear. They often write it down to share with others. And many composers are also skilled performers. That means they might sing or play an instrument. Here's some examples. Here's Camille Saint-Saëns, and we've been learning about him in class. He is a composer. He wrote a lot of music. Caroline Shaw was born in 1982 and won a prestigious award for some of the music she wrote for vocal music. Wynton Marsalis is holding a trumpet there. He is a well-known musician, composer, educator, jazz advocate. Wynton Marsalis is a very talented musician. And Mr. Shang on the other end of this slide is out of the University of Michigan. He writes music for orchestra. You see him here talking to a cello player. So a composer creates music. They make the music. They create it. They think of it. Camille Saint-Saëns was a composer who grew up in France, and he was born in 1835. He is from our past, and he lived until 1921. He began studying piano when he was only 3 years old, and he first performed when he was 5, and he began studying at the Paris Conservatory when he was only 7. So the Carnival of the Animals was written in 1886 for 2 pianos and orchestra. Point to the pianos on this picture. Yep, these are the pianos. And in this picture, this is the orchestra. This is a picture of an orchestra. We'll go over more about what that is later. The Carnival in Paris is like Mardi Gras in New Orleans, and it is the last big party before Lent. So Saint-Saëns wrote Carnival of the Animals as a joke. He wrote it to entertain his friends. He wanted to write a musical joke for the Carnival of the Animals using animals instead of people. Each section depicts a different animal or describes. Each section of his music is describing a different animal. The animals are portrayed using a variety of instruments and tempos, articulation, and dynamics. These are pictures of some of the animals he wrote about in Carnival of the Animals. We have already heard 3 pieces of music by Camille Saint-Saëns. Do you remember which animals we have moved to in general music already? Think about September. Think about October. And hopefully, just now, you move to a new one. Let's see if you could think of all 3 animals. Here comes the answer. Were you right? Did you think of the lion? We learned about the lion. We moved like lions in September. In October, we moved like dinosaurs. And this month in November, we're going to move like sea creatures in the aquarium. Fish, hermit crabs, whatever else lives in the sea. So composers like Camille Saint-Saëns make a lot of choices about their music. Words you might not know yet, but you will. Instruments, tempo, dynamics, rhythm, and melody. And next week, you're going to make some choices about music. Do you think it might involve vegetables? I think it might involve vegetables. And now for a new song. We found a great song we're all going to learn from Mr. Delgadillo. And he's got some different motions. He's got this one for apple. And pumpkin, you pat your belly. Rake up the leaves, zip up your jacket, go on a hay ride. Okay, so I want you to watch this one and we're going to follow along to the motions. That's our job this week in music. We're going to learn the song about autumn. Autumn is here, and I want you to try to learn the motions this week, okay? So here we go.
Autumn is here. Time to pick apples. Oh, autumn is here. Autumn is here. Time to pick pumpkins and apples. Oh, autumn is here. Autumn is here. Zip up your jacket. Time to pick pumpkins and apples. Oh, autumn is here. Autumn is here. Rake up the leaves. Zip up your jacket. Time to pick pumpkins and apples. Oh, autumn is here. Autumn is here. We'll go on a hay ride. Rake up the leaves, zip up your jacket. Time to pick pumpkins and apples. Oh, autumn is here. Autumn is here. Count all your blessings. We'll go on a hay ride. Rake up the leaves, zip up your jacket. Time to pick pumpkins and apples. Oh, autumn is here.
So boys and girls, that's what we practiced in class when we were meeting online, and I've left it for you as the activity of the week. Okay, so if that video was a little laggy or didn't turn out very good from this recording, go ahead and one more time before we meet again for music, do your activity of the week when you can click on Mr. Delgadillo's button right there, and you can learn all the motions to Autumn is Here. Autumn, autumn, autumn is here. And we'll sing it again together next week. We'll do that part of the video where we try it by ourselves. All right, Laurel Hill Lions, it was great to see you this week. I hope everyone stays safe and warm, and I look forward to seeing you again. Goodbye. This is Delelio signing off.